morning, students. Let us start with an audio. Let us start with audio and video on a web page. Into our previous session, we have all covered with audio, how to have an audio onto a web page. Okay, we will have a recap of it. We will understand both today, how an audio and how video do we incorporate or we embed onto the web page. Let us go through an introductory part, how this is done and which are the audio and video file formats that are supported by the web browser. Okay, to insert audio and video into HTML5, the new specifications enable user to have a more control, means far more control over audio on a web page. Previously, HTML4 has some limitations. Okay, sound quality, sound embedding, and many more. HTML5 have removed all those limitations, and this new specification, HTML5, enables the user to have a far more control over audio on web pages. Okay, for this we have audio tag, we have source tag. HTML5 features include native audio and video support without the need of Flash. HTML4 required a special plugin called Flash. Plugins are the extra software needed to execute a particular file. So if audio file or video file, if I want to play, then a web browser needs an extra plugin like to run or to make use of particular device. We have a device driver to be installed onto a computer. Similarly, there are plugins which are need to be installed only then that particular device or that particular or the audio file or video file will play onto the web browser. But that is not the case with HTML5. In HTML5, you don't require any additional plugins like Flash. HTML5 includes spatial elements, tags, allowing to include video and audio and to define controls. HTML5 includes what? A spatial element, spatial tag called audio tag, video tag, allowing to include video and audio and to define the control. Control means pause button, play button, stop button. These are said to be the control. Some common audio file formats. Are MP3, AAC, and OGZ. Okay, MP3 most common format on the World Wide Web, and audio format from MPEG. Make a note, students. MPEG stands for Motion Pictures Experts Group, or sometimes said to be Moving Pictures Experts Group. Okay, Motion Pictures Experts Group. This is a full form of MPEG, and from MPEG there is an MP3 and MP4. MP3 format, MP4 format derived from MPEG. Okay, then you have AAC, Advanced Audio Coding, standard format on iPhone and for YouTube, etc. Okay, so onto the YouTube, whatever videos you see, they are either into MP3 format or into AAC. Okay, mostly people use MP3, MP4, but this is also another file format supported by the web browser. OGZ and open source format, an open container and free audio. You know what is the meaning of open source, all of you. Open source is that particular software or that particular format is openly, freely available onto the net, which you can freely download and use it. MP3 most of the times you are not able to download unless until it is given for downloading. We can only play directly from the net. But OGZ you can anytime download it freely from the net. To do this, we have audio tag. The audio element enables you to embed. Make a note, all of you students. It enables you to embed. What is embed? Embedding is placing a third party software onto the second party software. First party is you yourself. Second party is a web browser what you are using. That means if you are using Google Chrome is a second party. You yourself is a first party. That means your code, your web page. You are designing a website. So your code in HTML is a first party. To run your code, you are using whose web browser? Google Chrome. So Google is a second party. And third party is somebody else who have made that audio, who have encoded that audio. That is the third party. So third party's work, you are using it into your work, that is called embed. What is embedding? Using the third party's work into your work. Where is your work? Your work is not directly, you don't show the code. You are showing the output of the code. Output of the code, where do you show? Onto the web browser. Then that particular web browser, whether you are using Google or Microsoft or a Netscape, whichever web browser you are using, that is the second party for you. And third party is the encoded audio into using encoded audio, you are using it into your web page. That is the meaning of embed. Okay, the audio elements enables you to embed or add audio files on web pages. Declare the audio tag and specify the source attribute with the audio file location. What do we do with this tag? We declare the audio tag. We declare the audio tag and specify the source attribute with the audio file location. With the help of source attribute, we specify the name of the audio file. So this is the syntax. Okay. Sometimes we write source separately. The meaning of that is if one file is not available, if one file is not supported by the web browser, then another source file can be played. Okay, that I will tell you later. But right now, an audio tag with an audio file, there is a source attribute, there is type attribute. Make a note, all of you. Source attribute, type attribute. With source, we write the name of an audio file, and with type, we specify what is the type of that audio. Type of this audio is MP, so MPEG. And because this is an audio file, I write audio. So audio / MPEG. Okay, this is how we write the audio tag. I'll show you the output onto the web browser. Though you may not be able to hear the sound, but you will see the controls playing the sound. controls, the play button. I click on play button, you will see a bar moving over here. The sound is playing. Sound is playing. Okay, I'll show you the code for this. Audio SRC equals name of my file. Here I have used S.Y.J.C file controls. Controls means display the controls. Control is another attribute of audio tag over here. If this file is not played, you will see this message. This is what the code I have written to display or to play an audio file. Make a note, all of you, take a screenshot. Attributes of audio tag. There is an autoplay, there is a control. There is no value to be written to autoplay and there is no value to be written to the control. Autoplay will start playing the audio as soon as it is ready. That means as soon as the web page is loaded, automatically the sound will play. You don't have to click on play button. Similarly, controls, the audio controls, whether you want to be displayed or not to be displayed. Okay, play and pause button will be displayed. Okay, see, I'll play over here. I'll show you the output. This is an output. I'll click on play, it will play. Okay, I'll show you the code for this. Audio controls autoplay. So this automatically, when the page gets loaded, automatically the sound is played. You see source equal S.Y.J.C file and type is S.Y.J.C. Here it is MP3, type is audio/MP3. Why two sources are given? In case web browser, some web browsers do not support S.Y.J.C file, it will play second file. It will play MP3. If both are not supported by a web browser, then it will display with this. Muted and loop. Okay, meaning is it specifies that audio output should be muted. That means when audio is played, you will not hear the sound. You have to unmute to hear the sound. Yes, I'll show you the output. You see this, a slash mark over here, it is muted. Okay, when I click over here, it is unmuted. This is mute, unmuted. When you first open it, it was muted. Code for this. Audio muted. Into audio tag, I write an attribute muted. Muted. Output is, you see the slash over here. The slash means mute. Slash means mute. I can unmute it by clicking onto it. And code for this. Okay, there are two audio files, S.Y.J.C, MP3. If one is not supported, second will be played. Loop. Number of times the audio will start over again every time it is finished. Again and again it will be played. I'll show you the code. I play over here, and you will see it will play once, again it will start. See, again and again it is playing. That is loop. It has looped the audio file, which is played again and again. I'll show the code for this. Loop, which will play an audio file again and again. SRC, audio SRC. With SRC we specify the name of an audio file. SRC equals abc.mp3 or abc.ogg. That is the SRC attribute. Okay. Note, autoplay controls and muted are without any values. We don't give any values to autoplay controls and muted. We just write it in audio tag as it is. Okay. SRC equals, we have equal to SRC. That means here we write SRC equals and some name of a file, mp3 abc.mp3. We write over here something like this. Here I am writing with a mouse, so not properly seen. Okay. The example, you see, audio controls. Your controls is an attribute used with audio. Source, there's another tag over here, source, source, in between the audio tag. And here I write src equals word.mp3. So this mp3 will be played. Type equals mp3. So here word.mp3, if it is present, it will play. I'll show you the output. It will be something like this as shown. You see, I'll show you the code. It will be something like this. Take a screenshot, all of you. Source has to be written in between the audio tag. In between the audio tag, source has to be written. This part, I can write directly in audio tag also. Okay, without source tag. Without source tag, I can directly write this part here. Also, I can write it in a source tag separately. So, both the ways I can write. The controls attribute is used to add audio controls such as play, pause, and volume button. When you write controls attribute, it will display you play, pause, volume button. Now, what is source? What is source element? The source element is used to specify the audio file which the browser may use. Adding audio with a multiple sources. You can add multiple source tag to an audio. Okay, why? If a browser is unable to play the first source, then automatically second source will be played. Some web browsers do not support all the audio files. Maybe your audio file is OGG, and some web browser, let's say Netscape Navigator, do not support OGG. Then it will search for a second source. That is why multiple sources can be specified with an audio tag. Okay, source tag is used to specify multiple media resources for the media elements. You want to see the output is something like this. Okay, I'll show you the code, what I've written for this. Yeah, multiple sources. If one is not supported, other will be played. Example again, another example over here. See how I write audio. In audio, I have source 1, source 2, and source 3. Okay, make a note over here, test.mp3, what I have written as type, audio slash mp3. If it is OGG, I have written audio slash OGG and opus. Okay, and another thing here, here also I write audio slash OGG. Take a screenshot, all of you. Video tag. The HTML video tag is used to embed video into your web page. Again, it is embedding. Video is also to be embedded. A third party creations. You are using it into yours, and your output you are showing it onto web browser. Web browser is made by Google. Web browser is made by Internet. Microsoft web browser is made by Netscape. You are writing your code, your web page. So your code, if you are showing it onto a Google, so Google becomes the second party, you are the first party. And third party's creation, you want to show it onto your web page. That's called embedding. Embed. The HTML video tag is used to embed video into your web page. It has several video sources. There are 3 different formats that are commonly supported by the web browser. They are MP4, OGG, and WebM. 3 common formats supported by the web browser. MP4 from Motion Picture Experts Group. How do we write? We write something like this. If you have multiple videos, we write source tag in between opening and closing video. Else, single video, I write it like this. Attributes of video, SRC, autoplay. SRC, as you know, you need to specify the source file, a name of a video file. Autoplay, automatically video will start playing as soon as it is ready. Means when it is loaded onto the web browser, automatically video will start. You want to see the output, I click onto an example. You see a small video I'm playing over here. Okay, I click on play button. So this is playing a video. Video is playing. Stopped. Code for this is this. Video, I have used width, I have used height to display that the video dimensions, controls so that it display play pause button, SRC, name of an video file, and I close the video tag. Similarly, autoplay, automatically that particular video will start playing as soon as video is loaded onto the web page. Then we have controls with display play pause button. Okay, if you don't write control, play pause button will not be displayed. Height and width I have shown you in a previous example. We specify into pixels, okay, which display the dimension of the height and video of a video player onto the web browser. Onto a web browser. I'll show you an output. You can see in previous example also I have shown you. Here you see different dimensions. This is a different another dimension and dimension. I'll show you the code for this. You see, first video dimension 320 into 240 and second video dimension is 280 into 200. So 280 into a small, a big screen. So different height and width of a video player onto the web browser. You see different screen size or different video player size. You see, this is big, this is small. Our code I have written for this was something like this. You see, width is 320, height 240, width 280 and 200. So different sizes video player displaying onto the web browser. Looped and muted. Looping, the video will play again and again. As soon as it is finished, it will play again. Muted, sound, audio sound of that video will not be played. Okay, you have to unmute so that you can hear the sound. That is the meaning of loop and muted. I'll show you the output for muted. Though you will not be able to hear it, you see there is an slash or a mute symbol over here. When I click over here, that it is unmuted. This is muted. This slash mute symbol, mute and unmute. So when you first open it, it will be muted. Output, code for this is here. I have written muted over here. Poster. Okay, poster specifies an image to be shown while the video is downloading or until the user hits the play button. Until the user is clicking on a play button, some image I want to display. That I do with the help of poster. All of you, very important. Okay, students, do forget about this attribute. If I don't want a video image to be displayed before a video is played, if I want to show another image before video is played, okay, or a video is the length is big and it is to be downloaded. So while downloading some image I want to display, I do with the help of poster. Value I give it as an URL. I'll show you the output for this. Make a note, all of you. Poster. You see over here, you don't see a video element over here. You see just here I have a blank image. I don't have an image to display, hence it is displaying blank. When I click over here, video is shown. Okay, but at start it was displaying blank. That means don't show me anything. See, I'm refreshing the screen, reload. While I'm reloading, this is my poster, a blank. Okay, I'll show you the code for this, what I have written, poster equals movie.png is what I have written the code here. Okay, which is displaying me some blank, a white screen. Okay, movie.png is my white screen, just a white image. Poster, very important. Preload. Value to preload is auto metadata none. Auto means browser should load the entire video when the page loads. When a web page is started or when the web page is loaded, at that time also load entire video. Metadata means browser should load entire video when browser should load not entire video, browser should load entire information. Here there is a mistake over here. Metadata is information about the video. Metadata, information about the video when the page loads. When the page loads. And none means browser should not load a video when the page loads. Metadata is an additional information. On that video. So that should be loaded along with the video. Auto means it will load entire video when the page loads onto the screen. Onto the browser. Description specifies if and how the author thinks the video should be loaded when a web page loads. Okay, here users type preload equals either auto or metadata or none. Metadata means only information will be loaded. Auto, entire video will be loaded. None will not load a video. It will only start loading or start streaming. Proper word will be streaming. It will start streaming means downloading at the time of playing. Okay, downloading at the time of playing. That is none. Source tag again can be used with video tag as we can use in audio tag. Source tag is used to specify multiple media resources for video as well as audio media elements that we have seen at the time of audio. Example, audio, this is for video, again slight mistake over here, a video, and in between video I have a source 1, source 2. One I have MP4, other I have M4CG. So if this is not supported by a web browser, it will play OG. If first is supported, second will not be played. If first is not supported, second will be played. That is the meaning of this. Output will be something like this. It will play that video. Image mapping is again another topic, students. We are finished with audio and video. I am stopping here because image mapping is another important topic which you need to understand. Okay, so freshly we will start it in our next session, that is day after tomorrow, with image map. Thank you. Have a nice day.